Jump! Fox! Jump!
E-I-O-U-A-E-I-O-U.
Sometimes why?
Sometimes why. Okay, so I'm gonna start.
Oh, you're worrying too much.
Oh, I just said I was gonna start.
Have you never hosted a podcast before?
No, I've never hosted a podcast before.
You've co-hosted. What are you talking about?
But hosted, you said hosted.
Well, now you're guesting, hosting, and presenting, and this is technically episode 11.
Okay.
Dude, it's just like me and you talking like we were about to talk. Don't worry.
I'm low energy though, so don't.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Compared to the bar?
I was pretty low energy in the bar.
Oh, that was perfect.
I'm just
Don't worry
saying.
about it then.
Well, I mean, my introduction isn't gonna be like, "What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jump." No, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, "Hey, this is JumpFoxJump podcast."
That's perfect.
All right,
So long as it's not me.
cool. Hey, this is the JumpFoxJump podcast, the first one of 2015.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, episode 11.
It's probably episode 11, something there.
All right. Well, my name is Jason Ciciola, and I work in the video game industry.
Yeah, you do, man.
And currently, I'm talking to Donovan Oliveira,
Yeah.
who fucking works in the video game industry.
I now work in the video game industry, and people listening to this podcast, I hope you know me, because I'm on every other episode
And
of the
this
podcast.
instantly makes us better than any other video game podcast. The one from IGN,
Yeah.
the one from Giant Bomb,
Yeah.
the one from Two Fat Dudes or something.
I don't know
Are
what
they
that is.
people?
It
Anyway,
doesn't
fuck
matter.
all of them.
They're probably two fat
They
dudes.
don't work
Yeah.
in the video game industry.
Yeah.
But we work in
Yeah.
the video game
Yeah.
industry.
This is the first Jump Fox Jump podcast featuring 100% of the people included in the podcast that work as developers. Feels good.
We're just. That's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, so thank you very much, ladies and
Watch
gentlemen.
this podcast 80 times every day for the rest of your life.
Oh, people are going to be happy that I got Jay back with me. Having Jay was some of the best podcasts I've had on Jump Fox Jump. And okay, so disclaimer.
Not only some of the best, but all the best.
Yeah, all of the best podcasts were with
mine.
Jay. And disclaimer, I haven't had anything go up on Jump Fox Jump for a while now. There are a few reasons for that. Right before the holidays is when I stopped uploading things to Jump Fox Jump. Things got pretty busy for me, you know, the holidays and such. And then I went to Cuba for a week, came back, was out
Is
of
this another podcast we're going to talk about a fucking vacation you went on?
No.
Because I don't want to do that.
I don't want to talk about Cuba at all.
All right.
Cuba was a shitty place with shitty food.
Cerveza, though, right?
Cerveza?
I don't know.
Did you say cerveza?
I did. No hablos español, señor.
Oh, cerveza is like the fucking, it's like the prince that came up with the Visa credit card. And he's like, I am cerveza. Get me a cerveza. But anyways, no.
Put it on my visa.
Then put it on my Visa. This is the first podcast I have with Jay in a while.
Too long.
The last episode was what?
I don't know.
Was it episode 3?
I was hating on Smash Brothers.
Was it episode 3?
So, like, before Smash Brothers came out. What a glorious time in life that was. When Smash Brothers didn't exist.
So I'm pretty stoked to be hanging out with Jay again. What's up, man? I missed you.
You know, work and sleep.
Yeah, work and sleep.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Not much. I mean, we already did the whole introduction thing, catch-up thing. We were at a bar about half an hour ago. And then we ended up back at Jay's place. And now it's podcast time.
If only I could get chicks to do that.
Yeah.
Come back with me.
I
from
could
the
dress
bar.
up if you want.
Do you shave your legs?
No, but I'm not a hairy guy.
No, it
but
doesn't
I'm not
matter.
a hairy guy.
No, even a little kills it. I'm a leg guy.
Okay, look at my arm. Some girls
That's too
have...
much. That's too much. I'm a leg guy. And hairless legs is just, that's like, I need it.
I'll shave my arms if you want
I
me
need
to.
it.
I'll shave if you want me to.
It's legs.
I'll shave my legs if you want me to.
Well, that's what I need.
What about my butthole?
It doesn't matter. It's
got some hair there.
It's just the legs.
No, my butthole's got some hair.
I've licked a hairy asshole before. It's fine.
Oh, when?
In the summer.
This summer you licked a hairy butthole?
It wasn't that hairy.
How much hair are we talking about?
It was like starting to grow back.
Okay, so she waxed? And
Yeah, I
then you
guess.
caught her between waxings.
Yeah.
And how was that?
She didn't want it, but
No.
I was like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I
Yeah.
gotta eat your asshole.
It's a thing now.
Uh-huh.
It's a new thing.
Tastes good?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And did you eat that pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, tastes good?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hairy too?
Yeah.
All right. So, like we said, welcome to the JumpFoxJump podcast. Eventually, we talk about games, but first we just
That's what I'm talking about. Don went to Cuba, and I didn't want to hear any of it. I looked an asshole, and Don wanted to know all of the details about it.
Oh, yeah.
Every detail.
Oh, man. We were just watching a Metal Gear Solid 3 stream.
I think I pimped these guys so many times.
Let's pimp them again.
Let's pimp them again. It's United, the United channel, or Outer Haven Network, but it's the United channel. UKNIGHTED. United on Twitch, and they only play the Metal Gear games.
It's a better Twitch channel than JumpFoxJump, but if you go on Twitch, make sure to follow a JumpFoxJump, and then go to United. And then you go to United and watch all of their awesome shit.
Yeah. And they just play Metal Gear games. And right now, the Irish guy, 3Dog, is playing Metal Gear Solid 3, and he's doing a big boss run.
Yeah, we have that going on the monitor, the big-ass television screen right beside us. But you guys wouldn't know because this ain't no video podcast because we ain't got no budget. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Enjoy what while it lasts? What while it lasts? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, man. So, Jay, other than fucking, eating pussy last summer, how have things been for you?
Decent. I enjoy my job. I enjoy what I do. I moved into a new apartment. I bought a 60-inch TV.
I see, it's huge.
I bought a $150 cat tree for my cat, and he doesn't use it.
Here's the thing about cats. They're known to be fucking dicks.
Oh, no, he's a dick. But, I've lived with 5 cats in my lifetime since I moved out of my parents' house, and 7 total in my lifetime. And let's say out of the 7 cats I lived with in my lifetime, 5 of them would play with that cat tree.
Yeah, but you know what happens?
The one of them who wouldn't, of the 2 that wouldn't, is currently my fucking cat.
Yeah, you know what happens when you buy something for a cat? He's like, I'm not gonna play with this.
No, fuck that.
Fuck you. But all the shit that you love, he's gonna be like, I'm fuck this shit up.
Next to the cat tree, there's a little thing there's like a little track with a ball in it that you can't get out. He loves that thing. He's playing with that shit all the time.
Girls usually love my track with a ball in it.
I don't know what that means.
Well, girls do.
Okay.
So, Cuba was really fucking out of this world in the sense that nobody can eat food that bad in this world. It shouldn't be allowed, and it shouldn't be fucking legal. But in Cuba, even if you're a fucking rich white person, hashtag white privilege, you go to Cuba and you pay for what? You did a face. What was the face?
White privilege. Get out of here.
White privilege. We're privileged as white people.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, of course we are.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
Whatever.
We're super privileged.
Okay, whatever. Everyone's privileged. Get the fuck out, white privilege. Anyway, get out.
Cuban people are not privileged.
They're totally privileged.
They are not privileged.
They have cigars.
Yeah, that's all they got. They have cigars and cheap rum.
And we don't. Boom, Cuban privilege. Actually, in Canada, we never had that shit. Like, we could import Cuban cigars and rum all the time in Canada.
Exactly.
All the time.
So
So it was full of shit. And also, the U.S. just started lifting those embargoes.
Yeah, so then...
I'm just saying, everybody's privileged.
Did we relapse? Is white privilege Cuban privilege?
I'm just saying, I don't have white privilege.
So what's Cuban privilege?
I'm saying there's no privilege.
There's no more privileges?
There never was.
There's a thing of the past?
There were never a thing.
It's a thing of the non-exist?
Sure.
We got some chocolate chip cookies from the grocery store.
I did, yeah.
That's...
I'm gonna eat another one right now.
That's okay. Jay's gonna do a... No, not right now.
I'm totally gonna
Jay's gonna do a live review of this cookie.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Wait. No, they can't hear that. So wait,
soft.
give the brand.
It's soft.
Oh, by the way, this is a video game podcast,
It's
ladies
Metro-
and gentlemen, in
it's Metro
case
brand.
you forgot.
Metro is a Canadian grocery store.
This is a video game podcast.
Metro is a Canadian grocery store, and this on the box it says "cooked here in house."
Okay, cook that Metro in house. So can you're chewing it right now?
Yeah.
You're a man that's had a lot of cookies in your life, right?
Here it is. This is the first unofficial, but official Eat Fox Eat.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I've had a dream
Yes.
of putting episodes
Yes.
on the channel of me cooking things and calling
Yes.
it Eat Fox Eat.
Eat Fox Eat.
So this is the first one.
Okay, so the first unofficial review on Eat Fox Eat.
Metro brand chocolate chip cookies.
Wait, how many did you get and for what price?
12 for $4.
12 for $4?
Yeah.
What's the math on that? So
30 cents
are
each?
they 30 cents each?
Something
Is
like
that the math on it?
Sure.
I don't think so. 33 cents each?
No, it's 30 cents each.
No,
No, it's flat.
okay.
It's flat. There's no tax either. $3.99. Tax is in.
Okay.
Taxes in.
$4. All right, sure. So that math might be terribly wrong. We don't care to verify. So you get 12 for $4. Jason's currently eating that cookie.
Yep.
It's a chocolate chip cookie.
Yep.
Pretty regular. Jason, give us the review.
Now, I'm a very vanilla person in life.
Yeah, like, vanilla?
I love
no double chocolate
vanilla
for you?
cake.
What about triple chocolate?
I could eat it, but I prefer the vanilla cake with vanilla icing, vanilla ice cream. Those are my things. That's my jam.
Yeah. But not actual jam. Not actual fruit jam.
No.
So when you say it's your jam, you don't mean it's actual 100% fruit, organic, locally grown fruit jam.
No.
No, you mean
never.
It's like...
I would never mean that kind of jam.
Yeah, you would never
I would never mean that kind of jam.
You would never, ever mean it's that kind of jam.
Not that kind of jam.
No, you mean
ever.
it's like triple chocolate, artificial ingredients, fake... cancerous toxins.
No, because I'm saying I like vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla.
I'm down with vanilla.
But vanilla, not really the spice, vanilla the flavor.
Like, despite talking about licking a girl's asshole before, I'm very vanilla,
Was that more cinnamon or vanilla?
Missionary position. Like,
cinnamon.
I'm a boring guy.
Yeah.
So chocolate chip cookies are the best.
Yeah, okay.
They're the best cookies.
Well, you can't fuck with chocolate chip cookies.
You can.
Well,
they have.
They have fucked with chocolate chip cookies in the past. You're right.
They have.
You're right. They have fucked with chocolate chip cookies. So you can fuck with chocolate chip cookies, but you shouldn't.
You could if you wanted to.
Well, they did those.
I'm not trying to limit anyone in life. Like, you want to fuck with a chocolate chip cookie, do it.
You're a pretty liberal
I'm not gonna
guy.
buy it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy it.
You're a liberal guy.
I'm super conservative.
You're conservative as fuck. Let's be honest. But they did those Chips Ahoy.
2015
smooth.
Conservatives lick assholes now.
Huh.
2015.
You see, the times are changing.
Although it was 2014 when I did that.
Conservatives now do what liberals did in 2009. So
vote Harper. Fuck Trudeau. Vote Harper.
So I don't even know what that means.
4 more years.
That's Canada.
4 more years.
So back to the Eat Fox Eat review. We were talking about jam. So this is a jam cookie, a strawberry jam cookie.
Yeah, I've eaten those. They're okay.
No, this is a regular ass chocolate chip cookie. We need to get on with this review.
Yeah.
So Jay, talk to me. What's up with this cookie?
So it's soft. That's the first thing.
Oh, remember those Chips Ahoy soft cookies?
Yeah.
What do you think about those?
They're tasty. There's a lot of oil. They're super oily, though.
Super oily? How does this fare up to those?
So this is also pretty oily, but not as oily as those.
I see.
But it's got some oil in it. You can taste the oil, but it's still soft.
Can you taste the oil when you lick a girl's butthole?
If there's oil there.
Yeah, do girls usually put oil there?
Usually, I don't know.
Yeah? Like tanning oil?
You would have to ask a girl.
Like baby oil?
You'd have to ask a girl.
Are there any girls listening to this podcast right now? If so, can you email JumpFoxJumpGaming@gmail.com and let us know if you oil your butthole before...
And we say that, but no one's ever emailed us. On our first episode,
people have emailed.
I begged people to send us pictures of their assholes. I begged them.
Why is this the second time? That was true. This is the second time. Every time I have a podcast with Jay, we ask people to send in pictures or information about their assholes.
Anyway.
Any guys listening to this podcast, if you've ever had your asshole licked, can you just let us know? If you oiled it beforehand. So the cookie's oily.
The one time I had my asshole licked, it was not oiled.
Oh, you didn't oil it?
It caught me by surprise.
Okay, tell me about that interaction, though. Don't finish that last bit of cookie, because you're going to need it for the review.
I flipped over, and she started looking at my asshole, and I was like, what's going on here?
Were you on your belly?
Yeah.
And then you opened your legs?
No, she was all over it.
She just spread your ass cheeks?
She dived in.
So she knew what she was doing.
She wanted to do it.
She wanted to lick your asshole?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to?
No.
So she just went for it?
She wanted to do it. God
damn, you see, shit's happened to Jay that's never even happened to me. I've never been flipped over and had my asshole licked. I wouldn't like it. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I didn't hate it, but I was like, we can stop now.
Did you stay hard? Did you stay hard? Did you need some?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I would have probably lost it, and then I've been like, okay, I'll turn around. I'm like, use your shitty mouth to suck my dick.
Again, it wasn't bad. And why is your asshole shitty?
Oh, well, because...
Clean your ass, bro.
Yeah, I had tacos.
Clean your ass, bro.
I had tacos.
So what? So, I don't know. You were in my bathroom before. You might have seen. I have some wipes.
Oh, yeah.
I got ass wipes.
Okay, that's the way to go, though.
That's
Can
what
we
you
talk
do.
about, like, not being able to clean your ass properly with regular toilet paper?
That's why you got...
Do you agree or disagree?
You use adult wipes.
Yeah, but do you agree that you cannot clean your ass properly
Well,
with
you have
regular
to.
toilet
You have to work at it.
Yeah.
It's an effort.
I need, like, to at least wet the toilet paper at least once.
No, you just get more toilet paper.
No, that's too much. Then my ass starts hurting after a while. Then I start bleeding on the toilet paper.
Triple ply, man. Get some triple ply. You think I don't have triple ply toilet paper?
Do you?
I do.
But you have triple ply toilet paper and the wipes?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so your ass is clean as fuck.
It's pampered and clean.
So that girl had a good time.
Well, sure.
JumpFoxJump is a video game podcast. We talk about video games.
At one point.
At some point.
Okay,
so hold on. She licked your ass, and then how did things go?
And then I was like, all right, let's keep going. Let's move on to the next thing. Because it's not an erogenous zone for me.
Did you make out with her after that?
No.
Never kissed her again?
No.
She put your dick in her mouth after that?
Yeah.
Got that shitty dick?
Why would my dick be shitty? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you clean your ass with wipes. So your dick is sparkling clean.
But you just called it shitty. Anyway, the cookie was very delicious. It was soft. When you bit into it, the chocolate pieces were spread out evenly, so you were always getting some chocolate in the cookie.
Very important, actually, in a cookie.
There's a bit of a lingering taste in the mouth after of the cookie dough. The cookie dough taste is kind of still there.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I like it because I enjoy the cookie.
I love
but
cookie dough.
I got dental problems, so there's like pieces caught in my teeth now. I totally have to see a dentist.
So like cavities.
Oh yeah, this tooth is like rotted, I'm sure. Anyway, but there's food in there.
Doesn't that usually mean you have bad breath?
I don't know.
I don't know. You never struck me as the type of person with bad breath, and we talked very close. Like right now, we're talking pretty close to each other.
I'm not chewing gum, but I was eating chocolate chip cookies. But I do frequently chew gum.
That's okay.
Out of fear of bad breath.
Also,
and I enjoy gum.
Also, growing old. So I'm 26 years old now, and I realized that I started like I'll take a shower and then put on deodorant, and then at night I realize that my armpits start smelling like that like sweaty mixed with your deodorant smell, and I'm like, man, 10 years ago I could have gone 4 days before my armpits started smelling. Do you know what I mean?
No.
No?
I'm 33. I don't remember when I was 16, I guess is what you're referencing.
Come on.
You're saying 10. That was 17 years ago.
Come on.
17 years ago. You want me to remember 17
Come
years
on,
ago?
you don't remember having less body odor than you do now?
17 years ago is longer than 16 years of life. You want me to remember a longer period to then how much I had lived to that point, and I just don't.
Do you really not remember when you had less body odor than right now?
No.
Really?
I don't.
I remember when my breath smelled less.
5 years from now, Don, you're not going to remember any of that shit.
No, that's not true.
It is.
People tell me my breath doesn't smell, but I know when I wake up in the morning nowadays and I brush my teeth, maybe it's just me in my own head, but I'm brushing my teeth and I'm like, oh, my morning breath stinks. But I remember being in high school and not giving a shit about my morning breath.
Yeah, because you were a piece of shit in high school.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It was there. You just didn't care.
It's possible.
And now you're like an adult and you're like, oh man, I need to like do adult things.
But I know that my armpits didn't smell for days when I was younger.
No, you just didn't give a shit.
I don't think so.
People stink, man. That's life.
Send an email to jumpfoxjumpgaming@gmail.com and tell us if you've noticed a difference in your life, in your body odor, if it's gotten worse.
Yeah, share your personal intimate details.
Because we're talking about fucking licking assholes. If you don't like personal shit and you listen to this podcast,
that's our personal
you're listening
shit.
to the wrong podcast.
That's our personal shit. Now you're asking them for their personal shit. Now come on.
Please share your personal shit with us.
If you think we're cool.
We just looked at the Metal Gear Solid 3 stream and it was Eva and Snake jumping a fucking canyon in a motorcycle with that side motorcycle attachment. What's that called?
Sidecar.
Sidecar? A motorcycle with a sidecar. Hilarious. Spoilers, that shit crashes. Someone gets hurt.
It's Eva.
Well, it's not Snake. Come on, Jay. It's not Snake. He never gets hurt.
He got hurt at the start of the game.
Oh, and even when he got hurt, he's like, I'm gonna just
threw him
fucking
off the bridge and he was fucked.
Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Pops that shit back into place.
Fucked.
Anyways, so they're tender.
I enjoy the cookie. The cookie is, it's soft, it's chewy, good taste. I want to have another one, but I've already had 2, so I probably shouldn't have any more.
You just taper off. You could go for
I tried to slam the box, but I couldn't. The box is better than me.
But so on 10, I don't know, on 5, how many stars on 5 would you give this?
We in the past have debated a rating system, and Donovan wanted a 4-star rating system, and I said it doesn't.
4 stars fine.
And I said it didn't matter what our rating system was, and I wanted to rate things out of 7.63.
Nah, that's retarded.
And Don was like, how does that make sense? And I'm like, it doesn't, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, out of a 5-star rating system, I give these a 4 stars.
That's a really fucking good cookie.
They're enjoyable cookies.
So what's wrong with them? You got to tell the people, in case you live in Montreal and you want to go buy chocolate chip cookies.
It's not what's wrong with them. It's that I've had better.
Okay.
And the better have to get the 5-star.
So what could be better about these cookies?
I don't even know. I don't know anything about the cookie. I don't know its cooking process. I don't know what the ingredients are, although they're listed here on the box somewhere.
It could just taste better, you say.
I've had better chocolate chip cookies.
It could just taste better.
And the better chocolate chip cookie gets the 5 on 5. By the way, Mr. Felix and Mr. Norton cookies, by a large margin, the best cookies in the world.
So what are these cookies?
Mr. Felix and Mr. Norton, I think, are a Quebec company. I could be wrong. They might be Canadian.
Sounds English as fuck.
Monsieur Felix and Monsieur Norton. Maybe Norton is, but Felix is totally French.
Yeah.
I think they're a Quebec company, but they might be a Canadian company. I'm not sure on that. But they just make cookies. That's what they make. They make cookies, and that's what they sell. Yeah. And they're fucking amazing cookies, but they're expensive as shit. Because a box of 12 cookies over there is like $16.
Yeah, that's expensive.
It's 4 times the price of these cookies.
Yeah, it's 4 times.
And only 1 star better.
So guys, you make the value propositions in your head. Which cookies are you going to get? The Metro cookies for $4 and the Mr. Felix and Val Royaux cookies.
Mr. Norton. Mr. Norton.
For $16.99. So that was the end of the Eat Fox Eat cookie review. Thank you for being part of our beta test. Send an email to jumpfoxjumpgaming@gmail.com. Let us know what you think of our first cookie review.
Our only cookie review.
Or follow us on Twitter at JumpFoxJump. We have also a Facebook page, Facebook.com/JumpFoxJump.
There will never be an Eat Fox Eat Twitter or Gmail.
Never.
Or Facebook page, and if there are, they're not ours. Someone else is piggybacking that shit, and he's gonna be way more famous.
Unless things take off in a weird way. Right now, what's taking off, the most successful thing that JumpFoxJump has ever produced is me playing The Last of Us.
It's still PT.
No, yeah, it's still PT.
It's still PT.
It is still PT. My run of the PT teaser trailer, the Silent Hills teaser, but it's soon to be my Last of Us online multiplayer gameplay. So I guess I'll be doing more of that, so keep an eye out.
And in stark contrast, the least popular thing ever put on Jump Fox Jump has to be like episode 2 of Blue Estate.
Oh yeah, probably
0
the Blue
views.
Estate video.
Nobody wanted more. Nobody did.
Not one person.
I didn't want it.
I didn't want it.
Nobody wanted more
episodes.
episodes.
Didn't want it. The developers didn't want it.
And I'm gonna, while we continue to talk, looking at my monitor, I'm going to show Donovan in my Jump Fox Jump folder.
Yeah, please.
Here I have more Blue Estate 2 and 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Sitting right here, ready to be uploaded.
We should upload these.
Ready to No, we never should.
We should upload these.
No, you should punch me in the face before I upload those.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Right in my stupid face.
I love you and I don't think you're stupid in the slightest. I would never punch you in your face.
Blue Estate.
So Last of Us, you're probably going to see more of that going up. But also, guys.
And never more Blue Estate.
Why not?
Never.
Why not?
Because...
Blue Estate, maybe one day, but for now, we kind of ruled against it. Those playthroughs were really early on when we didn't know what we were doing with the Let's Plays. So.
I still don't know what I'm doing.
Jay's the type of fucking guy that'll start a Let's Play and he's in his Xbox One dashboard. And I'm like, Jay, what the fuck are you doing? And my Let's Plays, if you notice, they have those cool Jump Fox Jump intros where
and I made
Fox.
Jump.
And everyone, it cuts to a different scene.
I made on Donovan's request, I made an intro for Halo, and he hated it so much, he made a new one.
And it was good.
He made a new one.
And it was a good intro.
I even tried to respect his wishes of quality of the channel, and he was still like, you just can't. You're incapable of performing to a standard I want.
Do you have that Halo intro?
Of course I have that Halo intro.
I tried looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Of course I do.
Anyway, I don't think we ever put in another episode of Halo Spartan Wars. What's it called?
Spartan Assault.
Spartan Assault. Yeah, we never did.
You might hear it. There it is. There's Don's.
Hey, that's a good intro.
It is.
That's a good intro.
And mine was not.
That's probably one of my favorite ones. So yeah, I look forward to more content. I'm back in 2015. Like I said, I got that job on January 5th. I started, I think it's January 22nd today, right? 23rd, 22nd?
22nd.
22nd today. What'd you look at?
My computer.
Oh yeah. January 22nd today. This should be going up on Monday. I do have another podcast to post that I recorded with Cliff Tull, the graphic designer that I usually do podcasts with. So I don't know when exactly this podcast is going to go up, but I've been missing content, so I'm going to put up as soon as possible. I started a new job. This is my 3rd week that I'm ending of it. I'm finally getting into my swing of finding out how I can spend all my time during the week working at a job and then coming home and then putting content onto JumpFoxJump. But I wanted to say, if you didn't catch my long-winded Twitter post or my long-winded Facebook post, I'm really committed to JumpFoxJump. I know a few of you who are listening right now who are fans. Thank you very much for supporting the show on the network and being here. JumpFoxJump is still very small, and I won't reiterate what I said today, but I made a post today talking about how I'm figuring out a way to get content back up, and the same day that I made the post is the same day that I'm recording a podcast. All this to say, thank you very much for listening. I'm going to try my best to keep shit coming to the web series, to the website, to the channel.
To JumpFoxJump.
To JumpFoxJump. And thank you. Keep listening. Please tell your friends about it. We want to get bigger and we want more fans. You're going to help us do that because you like the show. That's why you're listening now, because you wouldn't be 26 minutes deep if you didn't think this was entertaining. You would have been like, they're talking about assholes. Fuck this shit. And now on Jay's screen is 3 Dog from United. I always call it United. From United, UKNIGHTED. That's the Metal Gear Solid fucking Twitch streamers of life.
But all Metal Gear, not just Solid. They also do the Metal Gear games.
Oh.
They do the VR mission things. They get 100%.
Really?
They get 100% in the VR mission.
VR missions.
They get.
What do they think about that Nikita mission in Metal Gear Solid VR Missions 1?
They do all of them, man. They're beasts. They're
do
great.
They do it just in one shot?
No, never.
That Nikita mission.
They try, but they're not great.
The Nikita man?
They don't play them enough to be that good at it.
Okay.
But they're good.
Okay.
And then what's the other thing? Sometimes they do some of the off spins, like they'll do like the Metal Gear Acid games and then and laugh about them.
Garbage.
On there's an Italian runner. His name's DRK29. On April Fool's Day, he always runs Twin Snakes.
Oh, okay.
He always runs Twin Snakes just to hate,
amazing.
just to hate
Give me
it,
a second there.
just to hate it.
So right now they're doing the last boss fight of Metal Gear Solid 3, which I think is pretty fucking solid.
Which always looks terrible on stream.
Does it?
You can't see anything. It's all pixelated.
Yeah, I guess.
It's so hard. It's like this was not a thing that was ever designed
to be on stream?
It should not be streamed.
Obviously, but there's a lot of things going on stream.
There's too much going on stream. Like the PS2 could barely handle this.
Yeah,
like I don't even know.
This is one of the best boss fights I've ever experienced as a game player. I don't know if you feel the same way.
The boss fight itself,
is
fun. Best boss fights ever? No.
But what about
is the story between Snake and the boss?
Yeah.
One of the best stories in video games.
Okay, good. What about everything that's happening around the boss fight? The dialogue and the experience?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The story it's all there.
Yeah.
You know, this whole game, she's like pushing you to complete this mission.
Yeah.
To kill her.
And this is her fighting against
to save the world.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate sacrifice, just like such a good character, the boss, such a good, strong female character.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, they didn't even sexualize.
Exactly.
He sexualizes her a little in the boss fight, but not that. Well, she totally opens up and she's like, "Look at these titties and stomach, and look at them right there."
Okay. That's okay.
Look at those titties
She's
and stomach.
She's not sexualized, man.
Oh, she's supposed to be like 50.
Snake is more sexualized. I like what they did here, where they put Snake in black camo for the contrast of black versus white. But anyways. What they do here is
that's by choice. He's wearing that camo.
Yeah, he's wearing that camo.
Yeah,
this is
because you can wear any camo.
Dog. Yeah, for sure. This is 3 Dog.
Well, 3 Dog knows what he's doing.
Sorry, I should have made that more specified. The streamer that's awesome that we keep talking about put Snake in a black camo for this last fight. I think it's just
also to make his life a little bit easier.
Yeah, and she gives you the gun. She gives you the gun that she's been fucking working with the whole game. You get it for the New Game Plus. She gives it to you in the last cutscene, and also that first game that you have to press the button to fucking shoot the boss.
Wasn't the first.
I guess it was the first.
Wasn't the first.
It was not the first?
It was not the first.
So what was the first? Did you have to press a button to kill the last boss?
I can't remember it. It's you're gonna make me stand up to look at the
You don't have to stand up.
Yeah, I gotta look at the because I need to know. I need to know.
If you stand up, I'll keep them.
Beyond the Grave?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
I don't know about Beyond the Grave. You should tell me about that game.
I need to look at my anime.
So Jay went to his anime section to check out the first anime that he's.
Gungrave. I'm so dumb.
Oh, Gungrave.
Gungrave.
So what is it exactly? They don't make you press the button.
Yeah.
If you're watching
at
something.
the last boss.
The last boss.
You beat him. No, it's a video game, and then they made an anime. Based on the video game. And the last boss, when you beat him, he's on his knees on the top of a building, and Grave is just holding a gun to his head, and it will stay there infinitely forever until you hit the shoot button.
Who's that made by and published by?
Sega.
Yo, Kojima. You got your shit from Gungrave, girl!
And Gungrave wasn't that great a game, but the anime is super fucking intense, and I recommend watching the Gungrave anime. It's very slow start, but then the middle and end is fucking intense and good. There's this crazy fucking moment where the guy gets shot out of a fucking glass elevator, and the guy just holds a gun to his head. When he betrays him, he's just like, Brandon! Boom! And me and my buddy just looked at each other and were like, God damn.
I never watched it. Do you recommend I watch it, Gungrave?
Yeah.
Really? You think I'd like it knowing me as a person? Do you think
probably wouldn't like it, no.
Okay.
But I don't think you like anime.
I love Cowboy Bebop.
Everybody loves Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I enjoyed Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Also very popular.
I really liked Hellsing.
Also pretty popular.
Yeah. Other animes that I enjoyed. I watched all of what the fuck is Zombie High School? High School of the Dead?
Yeah, High School of the Dead.
I watched it all, didn't
but
enjoy
you didn't
it.
like it.
Yeah,
no,
I didn't enjoy it. That was retarded shit. I still gave it its fair shot. Tried watching Full Metal Alchemist, gave up. I love Dragon Ball. Bum 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 bum. Dragon Ball's amazing, Jason.
I'm too old for it.
Dragon Ball's amazing.
I'm too old for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite anime of all time.
I'm too old for Dragon Ball.
And
no, it's not. We've had this conversation before, not on the stream, but how Dragon Ball has severe problems with its power curve. Severe problems with its power curve.
Severe.
There's actually an article I read one time online about this guy who talked about the problem with shonen animes and mangas, and about how their power curves either make or break them. And he gave as the worst example Dragon Ball, and he gave as the best example One Piece. And I haven't watched or read One Piece, but it made me want to, considering I really enjoy a good power curve. Specifically, my favorite of all time, Rurouni Kenshin or Samurai X. What a great power curve that show had.
You see, Dragon Ball always tries to have a really good power curve. That's the whole point of the show.
No,
seriously, it is.
No, it fails severely at it.
It fails, but I'm not saying it's not the point of the show. They're constantly gauging their power levels. So the point of the show is to have a good power curve, but they have a terrible
But they have a terrible
But they
power
actually
curve.
have a horrible one.
And that's why it fails.
But the whole show is
like
focused
Bleach.
around having
think
a
about
good
Bleach.
power curve.
I don't know if you ever watched any Bleach.
Never.
Terrible. Literally every episode,
there's a power curve in there.
He becomes better and he has to become stronger. Every episode, it's like, I've reached my limit. Ba-boom! No, there's a new limit you have to break. This is my new limit. Ba-boom!
Dragon Ball's
break that
like
limit
that
again.
in the fact that, and in the sense that every time a Saiyan, one of the main characters, either Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Goten, Gohan, one of the Saiyans, every time they almost die or get a beating, the bigger beating they get, once they recover, the power level recovers that amount. So the more they get a beating, when then they recover back to full health, their power level will rise. And the stronger they are, it's just the bigger the gap. And anyways, so Dragon Ball is about getting the beating and coming back. Kind of like some games.
So the question I want to ask you, though, is have you watched the most recent Dragon Ball movie?
Yes.
Okay, isn't that fucking dumb and ridiculous?
Yes, because the only time they gave Vegeta a chance to finally surpass Goku, he didn't, because Goku turned into an actual god. But Vegeta did it legitimately.
And how is that a threat anymore? He's an actual god.
Yeah, he's an actual god.
Remember when it started and they had to collect the 7 Dragon Balls to get a wish from the god?
Yeah.
And now he is himself an actual god.
Now listen, that's a good movie. That's actually a good movie.
You're the only person I've heard say that.
Really?
You're the only one.
No way. I enjoyed it.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the pink hair on Goku when he turned into a god. I thought that was really weird. Especially that he got slimmer. Like, he got slimmer. I guess it's like a stylistic thing, but now he's slimmer. You know how Pikachu 12 years later is slimmer than
Anyway, they're bringing back Frieza?
Yeah, my favorite villain of all time.
They're bringing him back.
He's my favorite Dragon Ball
villain
of all
back.
time. Yeah, he was the most badass one.
He killed him.
He was by far the most badass one.
He killed him.
Not only did he kill him, he got cut in half by his own doing, and he got exploded on planet Namek.
I'm talking about Goku. He killed Goku.
Yeah, Goku. Wait.
He killed Goku, didn't he?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Frieza kill Goku?
No, never.
Who killed Goku?
Nobody. Oh,
died.
Cell.
Oh.
Okay, I thought you were spoiling that shit for me, Jay. That wasn't cool.
I don't know. I never even fucking watched Dragon Ball, man.
Krillin killed...
I've literally watched 2 episodes of Dragon Ball in my life, and it was the first 2 episodes.
Frieza. I'm sorry about that.
I have no idea about anybody.
Frieza killed Krillin. And that's the first time Goku ever went Super Saiyan.
I don't even know who Krillin is.
He just watched him kill Krillin, and he's like, "Bah," and his eyes turned white. And then they did on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, and you saw gold hair, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then the next episode came, and then Goku turned Super Saiyan 1 for the first time, kicked the shit out of Frieza, and Frieza had to upgrade his form. So that's the Dragon Ball curve, is constantly upgrading their forms.
My cat's gonna chew the wire.
No, he's not, because I won't let him.
What a bad cat.
But anyways, I love Dragon Ball. I guess I'm just part of that age, but I can realize where Dragon Ball falls short. I can realize where it's stupid. Holy shit, Jay, you got that Bell Fiber. Me too.
Yeah, man.
That's some fast-ass fucking internet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
50 down, 10 up.
Oh, I have 50 down, 50 up at the same time. It's not useful, but that's what I got.
They gave me 10.
That's okay. 10's enough. So, Jay, other than that, I talked about my favorite anime. We didn't even talk about any video games that'll come soon. What's your favorite anime? And then we'll end off this episode.
What's my favorite anime? Of all time, I said Rurouni Kenshin.
You did say that.
Also known as Samurai X. What a great fucking series. I tattooed Saito Hajime from that series on my arm. That's how much I fucking love that series.
Very cool. Jay's got tattoos of his fucking favorite anime, and that was JumpFoxJump episode 12. And right now, the stream we're watching of United has Ground Zeroes up next.
Woo!
Ground Zeroes is an amazing fucking Metal Gear game. A lot of people hate on it for being short and being demo-like. There is enough content in there, if you play it enough, for any Metal Gear fan to have a feast. And with that, you should follow United. You should follow JumpFoxJump on Twitter, Facebook. You should check out our fucking channel, our Twitch channel, YouTube, everything. Check out Jay. He's the best. Check out everything we fucking done on YouTube. We don't have much content, but check it all out.
I'm not that good.
You're the best.
You're the best. My Vita test video.
You're the best, and you're my favorite.
Vita test
the shit you do, even when it's a test video, is the funniest shit. And make sure you check out United. That was JumpFoxJump episode 11. We love you, bitches. Have a good night.